प्रभो दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु दया करो मोरे
तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे
तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे
पतित पवन हेतु तव अवतार
पतित पावन हेतु तव अवतार
मौसम पतित प्रभो न पैबेयार
मौसम पतित
प्रभु
न पैबेयार
आहा प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी
प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद
सुखी
कृपावलोकन करो আমি বড় দুঃখী
আমি বড় দুঃখী
দয়া করো সীতাপদি অদ্বৈত গোসাই
दया करो सीतापति अद्वैत गोसाई
तव कृपा बले पाय चैतन्य निताय
तव कृपा
आहा स्वरूप सनातना रूपार खुनादा
स्वरूप सनातन
भट्ट जुग श्री जीव प्रभु लोकनादा
प्रभु
दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास
दया
करो श्रीनिवास
रामचंद्र संगमगे नरोत्तम दास
रामचंद्र संगा
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण
दया
तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारी
जगत संसारी
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण
दया करो
श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की Narottam Das Thakur says, my dear Lord Sri Chaitanya, please be merciful to me, because who can be more merciful than your Lordship within these three worlds? Anybody else would like to read? Second one.
Your incarnation is just to reclaim the conditioned fallen soul, but I assure you that you will not find a greater fallen soul than me. Therefore, my claim is first.
Third one.
My dear Lord Nityananda, you are you are always joyful in spiritual bliss. Since you always appear very happy, I have come to you because I am most unhappy. If you kindly put the glance over me, then I may also become happy.
My dear Advaita Prabhu, husband of Sita, you are so kind. Please be merciful to me. If you are kind to me, naturally Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda will also be kind to me.
Jai. Fifth one.
Or should I read it, Prabhuji?
I mean, if anybody else would like to read.
O Swarupa Damodara, personal secretary of Lord Chaitanya, O six Goswamis, O Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami, O Lokanatha Goswami, my beloved spiritual master, Narottam Das, also prays for your mercy. Hare Krishna.
O Srinivasa Acharya, successor to the six Goswamis, please be merciful to me. Narottam Das always desires the company of Ramachandra Chakravarti.
Yeah. Thank you, dear devotees. It's so beautiful, so blissful, and so merciful that just taking the names of these extremely exalted devotees of the Supreme Lord. So that's what is we are going to see in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So we can see such a devotee, such a exalted devotee, their devotion to the Lord, and that exemplifies, and that's our great fortune to have that association through the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then our life will become successful, and that's the life will become completely purified just by hearing out that, just by knowing that each one of them. And that's the greatness of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So we'll go to the section of today's class. Everybody can also fold your hands. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva
Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tado Jayamudhiraye
Tato Jayamudire
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Taprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavada Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavadi Uttama Sloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloki
Bhaktir Bhavadi Naishtikim
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtakim
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahiham Dadadhi Sabadandikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Yudapadagammalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sahagana Raghunathanidham Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadudam Parijana Sahidam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalitam Shri Vishakhanidamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dhinabandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanda Namostude Tapta Kanchana Gauranki Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhano Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarupasya Kripa Sindhubhyev cha Padidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimade Lokanath Swami Nidinamine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidinamine. Namaste Saraswata Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Harihi Om Tatsat. Hare Krishna. Thank you all, dear devotees, for joining today. As we are starting this new sections of Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is so wonderful, so powerful, and just by hearing this Chaitanya Charitamrita, one attains the entire knowledge of all the Vedas, all the scriptures, the essence of all the Vedas, essence of all the scriptures. It is mentioned that one should have at least if you have Bhagavad Gita, is as equal as that one has all the Upanishads. So if you have, that's why Gita Upanishado Gavo gives that the Vedic understanding. Beyond that, okay, you may not have the Bhagavad Gita, but you have the entire Srimad Bhagavatam. Then you have the knowledge of the Veda. So you don't need anything else in that perspective. But it goes beyond. If you have Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you understood Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you know about the Chaitanya Charitamrita, glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then you understood the essence of all the Vedas, the essence of the Gita Upanishad, you understood the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, you understood the essence of all the scriptures, whatever is available, because of all the scriptures proclaiming this one aspect of that devotion and how to execute that. So Chaitanya Charitamrita reveals that how to execute the devotion. So this is the most important. So if you have Chaitanya Charitamrita, you don't need any other books. That's what is Acharyas reveals this. So as it's mentioned that Sri Rupa Goswami is glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How Sri Rupa Goswami glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? One time, Sri Rupa Goswami compiled this Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayade Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gurushe Namaha. So Sri Rupa Goswami, none other than the Rupa Manjari in the Goloka Vrindavana, associates of the Supreme Lord, associates of Srimati Radharani. That same Sri Rupa Manjari appeared on this planet as Rupa Goswami. That's why Sri Rupa Goswami became the very close associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that Rupa Manjari, that Rupa Goswami is compiled this. Understanding the original identity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Rupa Goswami compiled these beautiful verses. And then he kept it on the top of under the roof in order to nobody should see it. But in the sense that just kept it, and Rupa Goswami wanted to reveal the identity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wrote it in a palm leaf and put it on the above the windowsill. And then this is the time Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw and took it and read it. And then also on the same time, there was an assistant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I think it was Govinda. And he saw this word also at the same time. But as soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayade Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratrishe Namaha. So Rupa Goswami said, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who is more magnanimous than any other avatara, even Krishna himself, because he is bestowing freely what no one else has ever given, pure love of Krishna. So Sri Rupa Goswami thus praised the Lord Chaitanya, the most beneficent incarnation of all, for he gives the greatest gift by teaching the highest form of devotional service. So this is the theme, this is the core principle of Chaitanya Charitamrita, dear devotees. How one can execute the extremely pure devotional service to the Supreme Lord. So when Rupa Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately tear it off and tore it. And but the servant saw this. Servant by the time understood and heard this, and then by hearted it, and then immediately wrote on a wall that this is, so everybody came to know that. So this is the identity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is Krishna himself. I offer my respectful obeisance unto the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So the entire Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Mangala. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is compiled by Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and then Chaitanya Bhagavat is compiled by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur, and then Chaitanya Mangala is compiled by Lojan Das Thakur. They were all glorifying and proclaiming and exhibiting that the beautiful form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Radha and Krishna. So we'll see that in a little bit. So how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so we can see that the beautiful picture of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he exhibiting that extreme pure love and loving devotion to the Supreme. So here we can see that who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also reveals this, and also Srimad Bhagavatam reveals this, and the entire scriptures reveals the Vishnu Sahasranama reveals the identity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Padma Purana reveals the identity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are Skanda Purana, Markandeya Purana, Brahma Vaivartada Purana. There are lots of Puranas which reveals the identity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And there are, we can, like 10 days, we can discuss just on the topic that which all the other scriptures reveal the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, but as a devotee, as we are practicing in this Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, so we can understand that who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami explaining to Parishit Maharaj that who is this great personality is going to manifest in this world. So that is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is revealed in Srimad Bhagavatam. And Sukadeva Goswami is mentioned to Parishit Maharaj. That personality, that supreme personality is appearing on this Kali Yuga is Krishna Varnam Trisha Akrishnam. Sango Pangasha Parshadam Yajne Sankirtana Prayer Yajandihi Sumeda Saha. Krishna Varnam Trisha Krishnam. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the names of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So this, remember this? This is 5,000 years ago. Sri Sukadeva Goswami is revealing this to Parishit Maharaj. It's in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Then we can see that there are beautiful sections, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, and what Lord Chaitanya's prominent and primary teachings. And it reveals that Lord Chaitanya primarily deals with the what is beyond this material creation. Nobody else is actually revealed in such a great depth and wide that the nature, the constitutional position, the dimensions, and the attributes of the Supreme Lord. So, and what is beyond this material nature? So many times, dear devotees, we understand this one. And also Srila Prabhupada asked this question, who can say about the Supreme Lord? So not that somebody from this material world can explain about the Supreme Lord. Only Supreme Lord can explain about himself in great detail. Otherwise, nobody else could completely understand the Supreme Lord. So similarly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can only, because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he only can reveal this transcendental subject, transcendental nature of the Supreme Lord. That's why it's becoming so important. That's why it's becoming so prominent that one should learn this. One should understand this Chaitanya Charitamrita or Charita Amrita. We will come to that, the details of Chaitanya, what is Chaitanya Charitamrita. But in prefix of it, and teachings of Lord Chaitanya primarily deals with the what is beyond this material creation, The cosmic material expansion is called Maya, illusion, because it has no eternal existence. Because it is sometimes manifested and sometimes not, it is regarded as illusory. But beyond this temporary manifestation is a higher nature, and it is indicated in the Bhagavad Gita. So paras tasmastu bhavonyo avyakto vektada sanatanaha yasta sarveshu bhudeshu nyasastu na vinashyadi. Yet there is another unmanifested nature which is eternal and is transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is. The material world has a manifested state, Vyakta, and a potential unmanifested state, Avyakta. The supreme nature is beyond both manifested and unmanifested material nature. Dear devotees, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's the primary reason that to reveal that there is a transcendental nature, there is a paravyoma, that is the supreme nature, the transcendental nature, the supreme abode, the abode of Goloka Vrindavana, which is beyond, and Vaikunta, which is beyond this material nature. There everything is full of consciousness, and that one can attain that nature while living in this world, and that the way, that only way that one can attain that superior nature, that supreme nature, that one execute that pure loving devotion to that supreme. So this was primarily wanted to teach, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to teach. So then also further, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reveals this to, of course, this reveals to Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. And then through the writings of Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, and then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, we understand this, that what exactly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to reveal to this world. The appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in order to just to reveal this transcendental truth, the absolute truth, so that every living entity, especially in this age of Kali, can attain that spiritual supreme nature. So that's the purpose. So that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to reveal. So here we can see this one. The symptom of that superior nature is consciousness. Thus, in the spiritual world, where everything is composed of the superior nature, everything is conscious. In the material world, there are inanimate objects and that are not conscious. But in the spiritual world, nothing is inanimate. There is a table is conscious. The land is conscious. The trees are conscious. Everything is conscious. So primarily, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to reveal this to us because of his supreme personality of Godhead. He only can very authentically, authorizedly say this one, right? So further to that, especially the main teachings of Lord Chaitanya, or the appearance of Lord Chaitanya, is nothing but to understand, to make us understanding that the spirit soul is immortal and that our activities in the spiritual world are also immortal. So what is that activities of the living entities? The activities of the living entities, real, this is very, very important, dear devotees, to understand. The activities of the living entities, nothing but is to engage in loving devotional service to that Supreme Personality of Godhead, or Bhakti Yoga, or pure devotional service. So this is the summum bonum of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. And this is the essence and summum bonum of the entire Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's why it is becoming so great. Okay, so let us now ask this question to ourselves. Okay, so now to come to this question, why Chaitanya Charitamrita is so important. Okay, don't look at the details. If you can read, or you can reveal yourself, your understanding, then we can have some discussions. Why Chaitanya Charitamrita is so important? Anybody? In your own words?
Own words, not reading.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But why Chaitanya Charitamrita is very important in your own words?
Chaitanya means Chetan, and Charita
Chaitanya,
means
full of
Jivan.
Yes, full of Chaitanya, full of potency. Okay.
Shakti.
Yes. Okay, good. Thank you, Modaji. Anybody else wanted to put why Chaitanya Charitamrita is so important in your own words?
Amruta means
No,
we
because
understand.
sorry, go ahead, Mataji.
No, go
Yeah.
ahead, Mataji. I'll go after you.
Prabhu, because I think it teaches the love of Godhead to even the most unqualified.
Exactly.
Love.
Wonderful. Very good. Yes. The love of Godhead. It's very easily one can attain this love of Godhead by this process of bhakti that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is revealed to us. So from this Chaitanya Charitamrita we can come to that stage. Anybody else? I was hearing from some other devotees.
Yeah, Prabhu, I was just saying that to understand the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his instructions in that mood, like
Exactly.
how to get the love of Godhead and by following that mood. So
Exactly. Very wonderful. Yes. It reveals the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is now, there are external reasons and there are internal reasons of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are two primary reasons. The internal reason is, of course, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to understand, Krishna wanted to understand the devotion that Srimati Radharani has. When Krishna's love for Radharani even cannot match with Radharani's love for Krishna. So Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Krishna even wondering what Radharani is experiencing this. And why Radharani is so blissful and so much love for Krishna. That even Krishna cannot even imagine that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Krishna wanted to understand and experience that the same feeling. So this is the internal reason of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. So Srimati Krishna is appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the form of Srimati Radharani. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of that extreme Mahabhav of Srimati Radharani. That's the internal reason. The external reason that the same mood of devotion to be exhibited and to teach and instruct and to reveal to the people, those who are so fortunate. That's why those who are intelligent can understand this. Those who are intelligent can come to this point. So that wanted to reveal to this world so that everybody else. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Rupa Goswami glorified Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Namo Mahavadanyaya is the most magnificent incarnation. There is no other incarnation is out there. There is no descendants of the Lord is out there that one who is so merciful than the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even Krishna is not that merciful compared to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Ram was not merciful than compared to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When any other incarnation of the Lord was not merciful than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very easily, very freely giving out this love of Godhead to everybody. So dear devotees, throughout the Chaitanya Charitamrita, we can see that how devotees are, dancing in ecstasy and attaining that love of Godhead. You know that the Prakashananda Saraswati was a Mayavadi, the philosopher, a teacher. He had 60,000 disciples. He was going around talking about all this. But just by the association of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just by the discussion, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showered mercy upon Sri Prakashananda Saraswati. Prakashananda Saraswati and the 60,000 disciples surrendered at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they were dancing in ecstasy. That till that time they were sitting somewhere and just meditating upon. But then now Prakashananda Saraswati and 60,000 disciples, and they were dancing and chanting the holy name on the street of Kashi Varanasi, and in the joy and ecstasy and completely surrendered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In devotees, there are so many wonderful examples out there, and we can reveal that in so wonderful way. So anybody else? I heard some other Amradanta Prabhu. I saw that the hand is raised.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept humble thanks. It's all
All
Prabhupada. So Prabhu, this importance of Chaitanya Charitamrita, the way I understand, and please correct if it's wrong, we have these three literatures which is described as Bhagavad Gita is the matriculation, then the
Intermediate. Yeah.
graduation is Bhagavatam, and finally the PhD study is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now, when I look at this, or when we look at this, we see that Bhagavad Gita is the foundational. It describes what? Absolute truth, who you are, who God, Krishna is, what is you're required to do. Finally,
Mhm.
Sarva Dharman Parityaja.
Yes.
So that is the what aspect, what to do,
Yes.
Sarva Dharma.
Yes.
Then the next comes to Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam gets into more details of Krishna, his pastimes, and his devotees.
Yeah.
So that gives us the basis of why.
Yeah.
Why surrender? Yes, we know
Yeah.
that, okay, absolute truth is there. Then why?
Yeah.
And then finally, Chaitanya Charitamrita,
Yeah.
Krishna comes as Mahaprabhu,
Yeah.
and he shows us how
Yes.
to surrender. So the what, why, how
Yeah.
is like, and in my understanding, Prabhu is, all three are required for bhakti. And in absence of how, you know what and why, but how you surrender,
Yes.
that is Mahaprabhu.
Yes.
Hare
Wonderful.
Krishna.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what is I wanted to discuss, and it's put it there. Yes, exactly. So the Bhagavad Gita is considered as the intermediate study, the basic foundation, of course, reveals the knowledge of the material nature, the prakriti, the jiva, the spirit soul, the karma, the activities of the spirit soul or the living entities, and the kala, the eternal nature or the time factor, and of course the Ishvara, the supreme controller of the Lord. So this gives us that understanding. So now in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that Sarva Dharman Parityajam Mamegam Sharanam Rucha Aham Tum Sarva Bhabhibhyo Mokshekshami Masujaha. That is at the last, after all explained all this. And Krishna told to Arjuna that this is our duty, this is our dharma, that one has to surrender to the Supreme Lord. That's our basic understanding. So then it is not mentioned that, yes, some revealed, some sections reveals that, yes, Krishna says that manmana mam bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaru mame pashyati satyam de, that pradijane priyosime, and likes that. So offer your worship unto me, homage unto me, praise, and manmana, meditate upon me, remember me, and worship me, offer your homage unto me, thus you will come to me. And all these things are, Krishna also says that. So then it is not revealed in detail that how that one can do that. So then Krishna understood that, yes, I instructed this to Arjuna, but I didn't say or how to, I didn't exhibit or I didn't show that how to do this one. So that's why again the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Supreme Lord, is also came down as Krishna is came down as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a devotee. This is the external reason, the devotee. So yes, so Supreme Lord appears. So that's where it's mentioned that the Supreme Lord appears in the form of a devotee along with his close associates and exhibit true nature of a devotee. So in this way, that Chaitanya Charitamrita, the entire, Chaitanya Bhagavad and Chaitanya Mangala, one can understand that the true nature of a devotee. So we may claim that I'm a Vaishnava, I'm that, I'm this, I'm a devotee, and I'm so and so. But unless and until we come and closer to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita and learn from Chaitanya Charitamrita, we will not come to know who is a devotee. It's very important, dear devotees, that understand that who is a devotee and what is a devotee. So we will understand from Chaitanya Charitamrita who is a devotee and what is a devotee. Then establishes devotion is the param dharma of the living entities. So Krishna said that sarva dharman parityajya mamegam sharanam vraja. But Chaitanya Charitamrita is reveals and established that the param dharma, the supreme eternal duty of a living entity, is nothing but the loving devotion to the supreme, and that exhibits in Chaitanya Charitamrita Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then we will see that who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and who are the close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and why did they come into this material manifested world and what they are doing and how to attain that spiritual superior nature. They are very clearly exhibiting and showing this to every living entity. So then exhibit how to execute the devotion. Yes, Murlananda Prabhu was mentioning the what and the why, and then now how to execute devotion. How? It's very important because we don't know. We just do things like that, what our own whimsical nature. Whatever it comes to mind, we do it. Even devotees, even spiritual master says that do this. We don't do it. We always do what is, fit within our arena, fit within our sphere of our day-to-day thing. So we don't have priorities for the devotion. The devotion is our last priority. Our priorities are so many other things. So the devotion comes very last. If I have time, I will do chant. If I have this one, I will do this one. If I have time, I will associate. If I have time, because of we have so many other priorities. There was a great person who was saying that nobody is busy in this world. Nobody is busy, or nobody can be busy, but only the priorities make it happens like this. Only the priorities. So how we prioritize things, then things will happen accordingly. So that's very important. So Chaitanya Charitamrita exhibit how to execute the devotion and the param dharma of this age of Kali. And that's also another important teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. In Chaitanya Charitamrita is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching that what is the param dharma of this age of Kali. And it's mentioned that param vijayade Sri Krishna Sankirtanam, the chanting of the holy name. So dear devotees, this is very, very important to understand these facts. We should put it in our heart. So then only we can progress in our devotion. So this is just the introduction that which I wanted to give in the first section, the beginning section of it. And let me stop here and let us go to the introduction of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay. So let me see, and we will take the first few paragraph of it, and then we'll go from there. Let me get into that. Yeah. So originally, this Chaitanya Charitamrita, which was Srila Prabhupada initially, when before ISKCON of the International Society of Krishna Consciousness is registered, Srila Prabhupada gave a lecture on the Chaitanya Charitamrita and also Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here it is mentioned that originally delivered as 5 morning lectures on the Chaitanya Charitamrita. The authoritative biography of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami before the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, New York. So this is the introduction. Basically, this introduction is nothing but the summary of this Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this reveals that Srila Prabhupada gave this very beautiful description of this Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in the beginning, Srila Prabhupada was saying the word Chaitanya means living force. Get what it is, each and every word. This is completely a spiritual science. So we can, the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Vedas, everything is compiled here in this Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Srila Prabhupada, when Srila Prabhupada speaks, it becomes so sweet. So we know that when Vyasadeva spoken Srimad Bhagavatam to Sukadeva Goswami, when Sukadeva Goswami spoken this Srimad Bhagavatam, it became more sweeter. That's why when Sri Sukadeva Goswami when started to speak of Srimad Bhagavatam, there were thousands of sages who were assembled. That's why it's known as Shukamukham Galidam. That means then it is called ripened fruit. So the ripened fruit, we know that when a mango is ripened, and then it is so sweet. But there is another, just, you touch their peak, and then it becomes more sweeter. This is the nature of that when the mangoes are there. So similarly, Vyasadeva when spoken Srimad Bhagavatam, it became so sweet. But when Sukadeva Goswami started to speak Srimad Bhagavatam, it became more sweeter. But we can say that when Srila Prabhupada started to speak on this Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, it became more profound and sweeter. Sometimes I feel that I would like to read, even when you read Srimad Bhagavatam, when you read the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, it becomes more sweeter than the verses itself. How many of you realize that? Anybody realize that when you read the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam in Srila Prabhupada's writings, is more profound and more sweeter? Anybody realize
Yes,
that?
Yes,
You
Prabhuji.
realized it?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
yes, yes, Prabhuji.
You realize
yes.
that, right?
It's
Yes.
explained in so much detail that it's so
Yes.
much depth,
So much
so
depth.
much depth.
Exactly. So this is what is. So when it's become more sweeter, more sweeter. So this is the symptom. This is the pure nature of a devotee. When a pure devotee speaks, open his mouth, and he started to speak, no matter what, it become more relishable, more sweeter. It goes into the deep of our heart. It stays there. And we would always then hanker for that to get that the sweetness more and more. So similarly, when Srila Prabhupada spoke this, it became more sweeter, and that's why we can see this in each and every word. And we can connect to ourselves and then connect to everything. And this reveals that the entire absolute nature and absolute truth of everything that what we can understand. That's why Chaitanya Charitamrita is also very important. When Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was compiled this, I mean, we know that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami he was almost like 91 years or 96 years old that when Chaitanya Charitamrita is compiled, 96 years old. I couldn't even remember, couldn't even walk properly, sitting somewhere and in Vrindavana. So there is a great pastimes behind this. And Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami had a dream of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu came in the dream of Sri Chaitanya, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and instructed to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, go to Vrindavan and compile this, the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, came into the dream. And then immediately Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami left from Bengal and came to Vrindavan and met with Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami and discussing out. Initially, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was very much hesitating to write this. And in a dilemma, everybody was also emphasizing on and revealed this to Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, and they were emphasizing to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, you should write, you should write. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was very much in what to do. And this is not a small thing. It's not an ordinary thing. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wanted to write to the glories of the Supreme Lord. Everything should be perfect. Not an ordinary person can even think of that. And now insisting, Sri Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami insisting to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami write this. On top, Nityananda Prabhu is also instructed in the dream of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and what to do. How should I start? What should I write? So that's the time then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami discussed this with Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. And there one day, they were in the temple of Sri Radha Madan Mohanji. They were in the front of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and with that in the heart, that how to write, what to do, whether I should start or not, what is my duty, where will I start? So come and then pray the Dandavat, the prostrated obeisances in front of Sri Radha Madan Mohanji. Immediately a garland from the Radha Madan Mohanji came in the neck of Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So Sri Rupa Goswami was there, Sanatana Goswami was there, Raghunath Das Goswami was there. They all glorified. They all stood up and told to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, look at that. Lord wanted you to write this. This is the sign. This is the instruction. This is the permission. This is where Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami started and then started to write and started to talk to, Govindas and then, the secretary of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sarup Damodar Prabhu and, Raghunath Das Goswami collected all these various incidents that they had close association with the Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that's where it started. So the word Chaitanya means living force. Charita means character, and Amrita means immortal. The living entities we can move, but a table cannot because of it does not possess living force. Movement and activity may be considered signs or symptoms of living force. Indeed, it may be said that there can be no activity without the living force. Also, the living force is present in the material world condition. This condition is not Amrita, immortal. The word Chaitanya Charitamrita then may be translated as the character of the living force in immortality. So, devotees, why Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami put this name, Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are many reasons. Srila Prabhupada mentions many reasons, Acharyas mention many reasons. Because of Chaitanya means that the full of the potency, living force, the potency, the living force. And Charita means the character, and the Amrita means immortal. So the immortal characteristics of a living entity. So it's Chaitanya Charitamrita is not that just a name, put it like that. If we understand this Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you read this Chaitanya Charitamrita, one can understand that the eternal nature of a living entity very, very clearly. So that's the significance, dear devotees. Another significance of Chaitanya Charitamrita is that one can easily understand the eternal nature of a living entity. So let me stop here. It's 8 o'clock. I don't want to take all of your time. And thank you so much. And we will continue this in a profound way, in a systematic way. And then we can go very deep and detail the various aspects of the Supreme Lord. And then now we are coming to the real devotional platform, dear devotees. We can understand that what is devotion. We can understand that what is pure devotion. We are going to see Sri Haridas Thakur in this. We can understand that what is pure chanting. And we can understand in so many ways that what is the pure devotion. That's the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, dear devotees. That one can come to that platform, come to that stage of how one can attain this pure devotion. It's very, very wonderful, very powerful. We were waiting for initially, we wanted to discuss the Bhagavad Gita, teachings of Lord Chaitanya, the Krishna book, the Mukunda Mala Stotra, Ishopanishad, teachings of Kyun Kundi, Nectar of Devotion, Nectar of Instructions. We went through all these books. We understood that, so many aspects of it. Now we are really coming to the cream of it. We are really coming to the cream of it. And I would humbly request all of you, never ever miss this, any of the sections. Try to learn this one. This is our greatest of fortune, dear devotees, that we can, even little bit of taste that we develop in devotion, that is our success of our life, nothing else. So please be very, very conscious of this and focus on this, determined, and to see that, how much that, how you can participate in this, in coming. So it will take maybe 4 years to finish this Chaitanya Charitamrita, but be determined and be steady and consistent to learn this, to understand this. I would also recommend before you come, at least read some verses, some pages of Chaitanya Charitamrita every day, so that we can finish this entire Chaitanya Charitamrita quickly. Okay? So thank you so much. Let me stop here, and I would request any other devotees who would like to share their experiences or realization on this Chaitanya Charitamrita. Please go ahead.
Prabhuji, I not sharing anything, but I had a question.
Yes.
As so far as I remember, we started it at some point and then we left it. We did start Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah,
No,
we
Mataji.
did. Yes, we did, Prabhuji. We did start. And with you,
We
we
did
started.
the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. In the evening section, we didn't start at all the Chaitanya Charitamrita. We did the teachings of Lord Chaitanya.
You said everything, Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, everything. It's all in this, right? So it was mentioned. I fully remember that we started. It was a long time back. It was a long time back, and I was actually wondering why. I didn't know why. What was the reason that we stopped? I don't know.
Is that in the evening classes?
Yes, Prabhuji. I've been attending morning is Bhagavatam, so that's totally different. We started it, I don't know, it's a couple of years back or what, but I remember starting it and you were the one who gave the introduction. We did start it, and I've been wondering, like since then, like why I never got a chance to ask
Maybe
why
you may be right.
we
Maybe,
stopped.
yeah, I
Why
don't
we
know.
stopped, we did stop it. And I was like, maybe because it's too lengthy, that's the reason we stopped, or we didn't have enough speakers. I never got a chance to ask you, but we definitely started. And then I remember it was you, because I don't attend any other classes like this. I do listen to lectures, but I don't attend any other classes. I don't know if anybody else remembers, but I have a vivid memory of it. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm wrong because I really remember.
Okay, Motherji. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, now anyway, we are back. We are back to Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Yeah.
So yes, maybe there must have some reasons or something. I'm not sure. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we go.
Okay. So anybody else would like to share your any realizations, your experiences, or anything that which you would like to add? Please go ahead. It's very, very wonderful sections.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Krishna Mataji.
Dandavad Pranam, all glories to
All
Srila.
glories to Srila.
This is actually so wonderful, Prabhuji, because I started reading Charitamrita maybe 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago. I'm right now in Antyalila of chapter 14.
Wow.
So every week I try. It takes a long time, but it is a wonderful, wonderful experience. But unfortunately, I don't remember all of Adi Lila, but because by the time you come to Antyalila, you actually don't remember all the details of the other two Leelas. And it is so vivid, but you remember small snippets. But I don't know, Prabhuji, it is a total different experience, Charitamrita, because of course Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, like Amritan Prabhu mentioned, tells us something very theoretically, something that is not in our era or something, and we don't know how practically to connect to some things. But this is so close to us, and he exactly showed. And all the devotees, not only Mahaprabhu, but even every single devotee associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, wonderful pastimes, and it's very amazing, Prabhuji. And I'm so grateful you started this, so it will be like a nice refresher to remember and maybe get back. Yes, it is a wonderful experience.
Wonderful. Literally, we can, tears comes to our eyes when you go through and understand each devotee. There's a devotee called Kaliya Krishnadas. Kaliya Krishnadas goes to in front of all the devotees' house and stay back there and ask, wait for their, devotees take the prasadam and they throw their remnants in the, outside. Kaliya Krishnadas go and take and, honor it. And then Kali Krishnadas was saying that, I wanted to serve, I wanted to take the remnants of that devotee. So they likes that,
Yes.
There are so many examples. Each devotee exhibits in such a way that.
Yes. It's amazing how Rupa Goswami, how Sanatan Goswami, I mean, everything is so wonderful. It is like, I can't describe it. It is,
Yes.
You have to read it.
Yes, exactly. So nice. Thank you so much, Madaji, for, that wonderful realizations. Yeah, very good. Anybody else? Anybody else would like to add any other realization? Any other, any questions, any comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Madaji.
Yeah, so I heard in Katha only about this. Lokadham, Radharani was asking Krishna, you went in Satyuga, you use your tusk, then Narsinga Bhagwan avatar, you use your nails, and then Parshuram axe and bow and arrow in Ram avatar, and Krishna Lila also you killed so many demons. So she said, I want you become without any weapons.
Yeah.
You are everywhere. And that's the reason he came in the form of Radha and Krishna only. There are so many internal reasons, but that's the reason he came. And then she herself came in the form of Gadadhar Pandit.
Hmm.
And in Chaitanya Chaitamrita also, in Gaur Leela, there are so many pastimes. So Gadadhar Pandit also always watching him. So how he is doing, what he
Hmm.
is. So it's really amazing. Like so many pastimes, so many things in this like Madhya Leela, Anta Leela. So just wanted to share what I heard. So very amazing this thing.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Mother. Yes. True. Very true. Very true. This is we can relish more and more when you go more detail, when you go understand and realize the more details of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees. Then we will see that how amazing it is and how wonderful it is, how beautiful it is. How that we cannot even imagine, we cannot even come to that. Our consciousness is
Yeah,
so different, so wonderful,
so deep. Yeah,
so
so deep.
deep, so deep. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for just starting this session.
Thank you all, thank you all. This is amazing that is, of course, it's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy only that we can go through this, nothing else. We
Yeah,
pray.
joined ISKCON like 10 years back. That time Dattatreya Prabhuji and Jyoti Mataji, they were doing that class,
We
but
were
that
doing it,
I was
yes.
not knowing anything. I was just joining the classes, but not understanding at all.
Yeah.
But now at least we went to different steps. So now we are trying to understand the things. And we are little bit understanding also.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much. Such a wonderful understanding and realization. Very nice, nice. This is where that we all can. That's where it says that we develop some little taste of devotion. When we develop little taste of devotion, then it's all makes more sweeter, more wonderful.
We can feel in our heart also.
Yes,
We
yes,
hear through our ears, we feel different.
yes, yes, exactly. That's exactly that. The stages of the devotions. Yep, wonderful. Thank you, Mataji. Anybody else? How do you feel? What do you like to see it, or what do you want more from this one, or any other concerns you have? Anything you'd like to add? Let's go ahead before we today's the first section. Okay.
Prabhuji, we are a neophyte devotees and we are excited to learn all the things what we can learn.
Yes.
And especially that I am getting the most fortunate that I got everything,
Wow.
basically.
Very nice. Yes. Very nice, mother. Yes. You have everything. Yes. Krishna is there. You have everything.
Last
Devotees are there. You have everything. That's
year, Mataji attended Vrindavan Parikrama also.
yes. See, within short time,
He
that's
is enjoying all, everything.
within short time, it's wonderful.
Perfect.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So thank you so much, dear devotees. We'll continue this. I saw some chat. Somebody put something. Ashish Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I am dropping off now. End of now. Okay. That's okay. Thank you, dear devotees. It's wonderful. And please continue to join. Don't miss this. This is our great, great fortune, nothing else. That how the Lord is so merciful. And as you know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. So many. We'll see that in the throughout the sections. So that mercy is showering to us. That's why we are here. That's all. That's what is. So we need to see that Lord's mercy only that we can hear. So thank you so much. Let's conclude today's class. Let's pray together. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bheva padidana pavanebhyo की जय।
जय
इंदिरा शिव चैतन्य चरितामृता की जय।
जय
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नंद गौरी
जय
वैष्णव की जय। गौर विद्यमानंदे
Hari
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 Bol.
Bol.
Hari Hari
Thank you,
Bol.
Prabhuji. Thank you, Hari Krishna.
Thank you, everyone.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.